Well, I'm obviously a busy professional and I'm definitely over 30. One of the reasons I like calisthenics is because I can train at home. I live out of town, so for me to drive into the gym takes a long time. So lose probably 25 minutes each way if I had to go to the gym and come back. And yeah, as a busy person, I don't really have that time. I'm lucky I have a space, but that I can do it at home. But I know that even if you don't have a huge space, you can still do a lot with it.
So how would you describe yourself then?
A huge reason why I wanted to move to calisthenics. Number one, I saw handstands and I just thought that was really amazing. And just, it's not boring. I just find like lifting weights and stuff was just super boring. And I injured myself a lot because last year before I hired you on, I was working with another trainer and we did like a hybrid style, but he wasn't super knowledgeable about body weight and calisthenics. And so he knew more about just lifting weights and things like that. So combining the two together and not knowing the full knowledge about it, I got hurt really bad like a few times last year because I overdid it and didn't know when to kind of stop. So um, going with the body weight and just that where and I have somebody who is showing me how to do it properly is huge because I don't want to get hurt again.
Is it even possible to do what the younger guys do on Instagram? Does that resonate with you?
I think that aligns with me 100%. Yeah, felt like I'm too old and that I can't catch up and that it's kind of time has surpassed me being able to do any of these things. Um, you have kind of taught me that I can do those things, and it's a huge deal. So yeah, fits with me 100%.
What are you trying to achieve at the moment?
Obviously, I wanted skills big time. I want to be able to do all the cool shit that all the young people do, right? Um, so that was a huge thing for me. Pull-ups was obviously major. Definitely being in a coaching group helps keep that healthier mindset at the forefront. And I appreciate that. Having structure is huge because for me anyways, I have to like my calendar is fully booked like every day. Um, I I use Google Calendars and I have like a different calendar for each portion of my life. So there's a calendar that is like me time, which is that's where I fit my training section in and having that itemized structure and knowing like warm up days and what I can do on my workout days and where to fit it. It's really huge. I could totally see that being a huge thing for other people too. I know the young kids can just go and, work out after work and things like that, but I'm beat by, I need to like fit it in the morning so that I actually can get it done.
So what kind of beliefs did you have before going into coaching? Like what was confused and misinformed about?
When I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. Uh, and I just saw somebody do handstands. So I really wanted to do that. I mentioned to somebody that I wanted to do pull-ups. And at that time, I was about 40 or 45 pounds heavier than I am now. Uh, I was told that only skinny people can do that. Um, it was very like painful comment, but it really motivated me to try to learn calisthenics. But yeah, massive confusion on trying to like, because one person to the next person, one person says to do it one way and the other person says to do it the other way. And you try to find good YouTube tutorials to watch, and they're all different and all over the place. And yeah, everything's aimed at young people. There's not a whole lot out there for, you know, somebody who's almost 50 to go out and try to learn how to do this. That's one of the reasons why I love your program so much is because uh, I've been able to achieve all this stuff because of your belief in me, and I didn't actually believe that I could do any of it. So yeah, I don't know what
You
else to say.
exceeded both of our beliefs.
Mm.
Four pull-ups
Well,
is massive.
I just all of it, like all the stuff that I'm willing, like I'm just more willing to try and more willing to believe that, okay, it might not be happening today. Um, but like working through, the things that have been set out in front of me is going to get me to that goal where before I would just like do random attempts at stuff. And when you're just doing random attempts at stuff, you don't really kind of make a ton of progress and you just get frustrated. So
Mm,
knowing that I have like this progression line to follow so that okay, this is just one little piece to get to this piece. Like a good example would be like the decline inverted rows, right?
mm, yeah.
And just knowing that, and I can feel now how it's helping with the drive in the pull up
Mm,
because I'm able to, even when I'm kind of halfway, pull myself up more because I know the movement. I
yeah.
could never figure stuff out like that on my own. You talk to people like they're real people and not like they're a dollar value. There's a lot of people out there that act like they want to help you and see your progress. Um, but there's really something behind that. You can see it when it's not authentic. So you come across authentic from the get-go. Um, the second, your tutorials are like super easy. I think one of the first tutorials I ever saw was one you did a long time ago. Your first one with the handstand about falling forward on your hands and like the 5 different points. Just the way that you explain it makes sense in my brain. And that was when I got my first 10-second hold was after I followed some of those tips. So because I was kind of hitting a block about why I couldn't get to a certain point and I was falling, under balance all the time. So um that was one of the main reasons I was following your page was because of the tutorials. Also, when I would like comment on your stories, you would like comment back. And I know it's super crazy to have to manage stuff like that, but when you actually acknowledge somebody out there from the other side of the world who's impressed by what you're putting out there, it actually makes a difference. It really does. Because I felt like, as your follower, I mattered, like you actually cared about the progress of the people that you're trying to teach. So that's that's a huge, huge thing.
Mm,
Personable. Yeah. And you're just a really good coach. You have like the knowledge behind what you're trying to teach too. So you don't just go, oh, you should just do it like this, but you explain why you should do it like that.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be all. Thank you so much for answering the questions, Krystina.
No problem. No problem. Don't mind at all.